Florida. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out while the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I've got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Good job so far by the defense, protecting the short field Now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, Mayfield. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Have the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Elijah Cansey getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Giants football down and 13 in front of them. Looking to throw. Over under the flash, and he lost the football. The Bucs have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
180! Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's got his big tight end. Team Durham. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Throwing, dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
I think the most frustrating to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Dart. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 45 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They run on the jet sweep, and that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown,
And
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. Still going. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterbird. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing is Dart. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
20. Stop.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point You've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
180! What?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money out, when people I got for money down, I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
180!
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Right away, they'll set up. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another session.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bucs offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Baker going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. An even 40 yards. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one, taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tack on one more to their lead.
Giants 7.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. Out quickly to Evans. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
On 2nd down, Dart. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. Still going. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
As we saw in the 1st half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the 2nd half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On 2nd down, Baker going up top for Evans. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Good. 20.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Good sick. 180.
On 4th down, Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180! What's that?
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. He's got it at about the 8. To the pylon. He's pinned. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on to their already sizable lead.
Giants 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bucs have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs stretch things out even further. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Shotgun. It's Dart, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They want to take on this group. They love the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
To the air on second down. Dart. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
16 yards.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
To throw, it's Dart. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form. In this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On first down is Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. A powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
20.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will add one more onto their big lead.
Giants 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Dart. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and long.
Benjamin Morrison.
Here we go, sack. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set the stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Stop.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 31-yard line.
180.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
180. What's what?
They'll go. Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Across his body is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Mayfield. That's taken in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
Thanks for watching. Hope I earned your subscription. If not, try harder next time. Thank you.